Okay, so these are the weekly sentences all in one spot. The solutions you'll see in a second. But it's nice just to have them. And then there's supplemental sentences that are online. And I'll show you where those are at. This came from somewhere on the internet, and I've got it up in the file section on the Google Drive. Okay, so then we move into his blanks. This is from an online source as well. And if you'll point up here, it is in the analytical tasks, I think. Or no, wait, hold on. Nope, it's the student edition, I believe. No, that's the editing, my bad. Too many different things. There's the comma one that I just showed you. Where is that? I will make sure it's on there, and I will make sure it's clear. But these are the blank charts, and he's got basically a spiral bound cover on top, so he can dry erase or vis-a-vis or vis-a-vis, however you say it, on top of that to do his charts. Chart B, nothing on it because they don't write on it. Chart C, D, E, F, and G. And because that's all they go through for the first 6 weeks, that's the only charts I put in here. Okay, and then this is that Showalter Ellis notebook again, and that is right here. She's got like, she's got different versions. One is this exact one, but without the ATS sheets, so it's a lot smaller. And then she's got ones that have like cats on them and stuff. So we just went for the plain Jane one with the extra sheets. This is hers as well. It would be a blank, but because I printed the other ones out, I didn't throw it away. Okay, this is the 5-line ATS sheet, and that is right here. Okay, but it follows the same exact CC stuff. This is from Mrs. Rhodes. And so they'll write their sentence of the day down, and then they'll work through the issues or the stuff. So then they can do their diagram here. Their quid et quo on this page. If it needs more pages, he's got that. And then the modification confirmation. So he can use those every day that he's working on sentences. So then we go into week 1. And this is the Showalter Ellis one again. It's just a checklist for the week. And they can track their charts here. Write the vocab down if they want to. All right. And then this is from... where is it? Spelling list C. So this C is the higher level of spelling, and she's got worksheets for every single day. Manning happens to be a really good speller, so I'm not making him do extra work. I've got day 1 here, day 2, day 3. So this would be Friday, Saturday, Friday, Monday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and then on Wednesday he would take a test. And we would do that. But if they need more work where they would do this 3 times a day or whatever else she's got on there, you could print all of those out. Okay, so then this is the Showalter Ellis notebook worksheet for day 1. And then this is the CC one. You can get these 2 different places. So it is in here. It is also on the e-zine, which is on CC Connected. So if you go to the Learning Center and you type Onward, you're gonna get every week of the Onward e-zine edition. These take a long time to load up and pull into the printer, so I didn't want to spend the whole time doing that. However, I did do that for the extra sentences, so I'll show you. This one is perfect as far as I know. However, when you get to week 6, it's gonna be way down there. I may just show you later. Week 6 is missing 6.1, so I had to go on to week 6 on the e-zine and get those. Other than that, I think everything was fine, but it's nice to just print it all from one spot. She had a lot more. I think a mom created this and then CC basically adopted it, because whenever you post something on CC Connected, it becomes theirs. She has a lot more pages. I just printed what I wanted him to focus on. So he's got the worksheet from Showalter Ellis, and then he's got this worksheet. Okay, and then we used to do a handwriting curriculum separately, but I wanted to integrate that into his 8W. So he's got where he'll write the word, vocab word, and then he'll write the definition, and he'll do that on day 1 of each week. Again, he picks up the vocab pretty quickly, so I'm not having him do a ton of review on this, but we will have to supplement with handwriting on a different thing, but he's starting it out here. Okay, so then this is week 1, sentence 1. So for the official CC curriculum, there's no sentences until week 3 in your guide. However, online, they are in the magazine. So it should pull up here in a minute. Okay, why it didn't open up to the cover page, but they all look like, you know, an online magazine. So they've got some good stuff to read, and then you've got your week at a glance, and then they have a checklist that you could do, but again, I've already got one, so why print it out again? That's ideas of what to do for your stuff. It goes over the 5 core habits. I think these are on each one. We're moving down to the printables. Okay, so there's level A, B, and C spelling lists. And then they've got worksheets that you can do as well. And then just, what's it called? Cater them to your needs. Number knockout, essentials, digital workbook. Okay, so then each week they've got the charts. I just didn't see the need to print them out over and over versus putting the protector cover on them. So those are just the charts that you're looking for week 1, which is nice. Then they do have the editing exercises on here. I have all, go back. All of the editing exercises are here, I believe. Yep. So this is scanned copies of the editing exercises with the corrected version and then the blank version. And I'll show you more about that later. So if you want to print them all out at once, then that's a good place to do it. But they are in the e-zine. Okay, we're moving down. Okay, so sentence 1, week 1 for tour 2 and tour 3 students. They don't suggest that a tour 1 messes with this because they're just getting into all this. So it's the answer guide for that. And that's what this is. So I went ahead and printed that out for him to do since he's tour 3. And I love it because they break down the quid et quo for them, which again, he would be doing up here in these blank pages. Where'd they go? All in here. And then he can check his work back here. Okay, so then we move into day 2. And again, you got the Showalter Ellis workbook page, the official CC page that you can get from the e-zine, or that, blah, 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 blah. Where's he at? Okay, there it is. Or that file. Okay, and then that's the editing exercises. I put the student version first. He goes through with a blue pen or whatever, and he does all the work that he can, finds everything he needs to correct. Then he's got his answer key back here, and he takes another pen, like a red one, and marks anything that he missed. And it's cool to watch because throughout the year, you'll see a lot more of, a lot more of them getting it right on their own and less of what they may have missed. And from tour to tour as well. So then this is the additional sentences and the quid et quo from the e-zine. And this is the Showalter Ellis day 3. This one is from here. Is that right? Yes, I believe so. I want to make sure. Yeah, this is from here. So this is just more vocab work. He was excited when he saw these. I think it's nice to just break up the monotony of things. So then we're on sentence 3, which would be day 3. So that would be Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday would be this one. And he would be using those front sheets for that. And then we would be on Wednesday, 1-4. So this is that CC 1. And then here's the answer key that goes with all the ones that have the circle. And I just stick it in the back. I don't have to worry about, usually, especially for this kind of stuff. If it was math, I probably wouldn't do it. But I don't mind putting the answer keys back here because he does try it on his own. Okay, so it might be redundant, but for week 2, we're just going to go over it again. That's the Showalter Ellis cover page, his spelling. Week 2, day 1, Showalter Ellis, CC. Then he'll start the handwriting and vocab. That's the extra sentence because there's no official ones yet. And then this is Showalter Ellis 2-2 and a CC 2-2. Then he's got his student page and corrections for editing. The extra sentence he could work through. And then we're on day 3. So he'll be working on all of this, but he'll also be doing his keyword outline and working on his paper as well. So we work through day 3, Showalter Ellis, the CC one, his sentence. And then we're into, was that already 4? That was 3. Okay. And then we would be in day 4 here. This would be Wednesday. And it's just going to repeat all the way through. I'm trying to think. Once you get to 6, especially, okay. So 6, you're in charts G and H, and again, you would reference those in the front. He's still got his same thing. I'm just trying to show you how. Okay, so this is the official guide sentence for week 6. Sentence 1, week 6. He's going to do this no matter what. And then that's the answer guide from, or answer key from the solutions manual from CC printed materials. Then this is the week 6 extra sentence 1, if we have time, that he would do that I got from the online easing. And then they flesh out the quid it quo back here. Okay, and then this is an analytical task sheet from the Showalter Ellis. Depending on where he's at on his paper, how the day's going, he may not touch this at all, or I may just sit down with him and have him tell me what's wrong with the sentence. I doubt we will get into any of this stuff, but it was in there, so I printed it out. He'll do his vocab handwriting, and that's the Showalter day 2, CC day 2, sentence 2, the official one, and the official one. Okay, then we got the extras from the easing. And so this is what I wanted to show you. Now we're in a giant sentence, right? So it's going to take a minute. And I love how they flesh out all the answers for them. And then they flesh out completely how to diagram that. And how to do the quid it quo. We did not do any of this hardly last year. So with 2 or 3, we're really going to embrace the quid it quo and work on that. Then his editing exercises. And again, may or may not touch that. Day 3, which would be Tuesday again. Showalter, CC, the official day 3 sentence, the extra day 3 sentence. For some reason, they don't have the, oh yes, they do. Put a quote there, okay. And then I didn't show you that because they weren't there yet, but there's some word searches just to break up things, give them something different to do. The extra, the answer key, and this would be day 4 here, I believe. And just to be fully transparent, I may or may not touch anything on day 4, depending on where we are with our paper. But they have sentences 4 and 5 on some of the weeks, and that's just up to the parent on any of this, what you guys do at home. But anyway, so that's his first 6 weeks. I will keep everything that's in the front the same, obviously, for the entire school year. And then I'll just change out all of this each time. So that's the notebook. And then, like I said, all of the files are up here. I need to make sure, what was it that I needed to make sure was in there? The charts. Oh, here we go. I think that's it. Look and see. I don't know if these are only the ones with the answers. They are. However, if you saw on the easing, and that may be where I printed them, on the easing, there was blank charts. There were blank charts. Yep. So you can just print them from there. There's a file somewhere on CC Connected that has them as well. Because to get A through F, I think it was. Did we go through G? I think we went through G. A through G. To get A through G, you'd have to go through a few different easings, but whatever. So they're available. But that's it.